after the new Zman and see that we're all, Baruch Hashem, started this Zman in such a beautiful way. And I'm happy that we're all back together. Yes, thank you very much for setting up the camera. Thank you for bringing me something to drink. Kol hascholish kashas. Kol hascholish kashas. All beginnings are challenging. And that's, to be Elul Zman is no different. There's a beautiful mashal of a person who goes to buy a pair of shoes. Not lying. And the store is a reputable store, the salesman is a reputable salesman, and the shoes are very good. The person buys the shoes, they're hard to wear. And after a couple of days, he goes back to the salesman. He says, my feet are blistering. I want my money back. The salesman says, no, hold on to them. Now keep them for 2 weeks, and you'll see things are going to be, things will be better. So the person goes home, and yes, a reputable store, reputable salesman. It's supposed to be good shoes, Rockports perhaps, or something like that. And he puts them in the box, and then after 2 weeks he takes them out, puts them on. There's no improvement. He goes back to the store. He says, I want my money back because it's not working for me. So the man says, listen, let me get it. What happened? So he explains to him exactly what happened. He says, no, he's very kind about it, very gentle. He says, no, the best thing is, I didn't mean that you should put them back in the box for 2 weeks. I wanted you to work them in. And if you do that, try another 2, you'll see that it's going to work. What are we talking about? The beginning of Zman. A new Rebbe, a new Chavrus, a new Masechta, new. Just getting into the shvung, just getting into the pattern, into the schedule, into everything. So if we go ahead and we become frustrated and we put the Sefer back into the, or we put it in our minds already, it's over. Just can't do it. That's like the person with the pair of shoes in the box. No! Let's move in. B'retzifus, putting all of our kochos, especially in Chodesh Elul, into our learning, and we will be mitzliah. Plus the fact that during the month of Elul, the amount of siyata d'shmaya is huge. This is a month of rachamim, a month that Kadosh Baruch Hu has given to us where He is there. We can accomplish in a day what it takes us months during the course of the year to accomplish. So therefore, without a doubt, the Zman, it's Baruch Hashem Ashreinu that we've started our Zman, that it's not for us, it's not August, it's not for those of us that come from America, it's not, after Labor Day things get started. Baruch Hashem! Rosh Chodesh Elul starts, and that is wonderful. Now, the fact is this, I want to just bring this out. Elul, Aleph Lamed Vav Lamed. Everybody knows. Ani Ladodi B'Dodi Li. Of course, that's going to be Emunah, closeness to Kadosh Baruch Hu, Dveikus, etc. But there's also Ish L'Riehu U'Matanas Lavyonim. We take a pasuk from Megillas Esther, and we remind ourselves this is a time for Matanas Lavyonim. And I say very seriously, let us be very careful with stalker. The Nesiv Shalom explains that it could be, Kadosh Baruch Hu sends someone for tzedakah. It could be even I'm walking in Geula and there's someone collecting tzedakah, or someone in the base medrash who comes and the Rosh Yeshiva allows him to collect tzedakah, so he's allowed to do that. So therefore he comes and asks, and give, because it's kedai, and it's good to always remember to bring some extra chain, because it could be, so to speak, like a missile is coming towards a person. It's coming, but the person gives tzedakah, the missile goes on. That's the idea. Tzedakah tatzel mimovis. And this is the time to be able to add up as much as possible, because when Rosh Hashanah comes, it's easier to work things out before the Psak Din than after the Psak Din. And when it comes to giving tzedakah, there's a saying that says like this: a chacham is a no-tail. A chacham is a no-tail. A chacham is a taker. And a tipish, a foolish person, he's a no-saying. What do you mean? A chacham is a no-tail. A tipish is a no-saying. Shouldn't it be the opposite? No. The chacham realizes that he is the no-tail. I'm getting much more when I give to the oni. I'm getting more than I'm giving. How? Number one is the very fact I'm getting olam haba. He's getting some money from me. But what I'm getting in ruchnius ain't l'shayim. Plus the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives me more. Because the more I give, the more I get, because I'm a great administrator. It should work that way. I'm administrating a Kadosh Baruch Hu's money. It's not my money. Besides, and the tipish, I'm giving. I gave. What do you mean I gave? There's no I. You're using Kadosh Baruch Hu's money, so you're losing opportunities, especially in the month of Elul, without a doubt. Now Elul is a matana. Boy, if there's a matana, Elul is a matana of 30 days. But, this is Vav Elul. It's not 30 days anymore. This is a beautiful little calendar. The Luach Elul. Every day, like tomorrow night, this time, I'm speaking to someone else tomorrow night, telling them to hold the lean out or hold this up. Tell them, no, it's a 23, only 23 days left. But tonight, 24, where did the 30 days go? Let me tell you where the 30 days go. We have 6 just already went. And we have to be careful it just doesn't go through our fingers. Like, as vasya, like water. And here it goes. There's a beautiful machshava. And that is by Hilchas Pesach. The first halacha in Pesach, in Tov Chav Tes, speaks just as 2 sifrim. The first one says Shloshim Yom Kol Machad. Shloshim Yom by Pesach. You learn Hilchas Pesach because there's so much to learn. Fine. Then another sif that explains the halachas of the tefillos for Pesach and the laws of fasting. For the month of Nisan. And then at the very end it says interesting. The Noah Gil Harvest. We haven't even learned about Shabbos HaGodol, not even Bedika, B or nothing. It says, Noagim laharbis ksas b'achil shesiya b'yom achar achad v'hu isru chad. Isn't this interesting? We just started the halachas of Pesach, haven't learned almost anything of them, and we're already talking about isru chad the day after Pesach? Why, it doesn't belong here. Yes, it does. Why? Because we're telling you, you move fast. Don't be lulled into the false sense of security that the Yetzer Hara wants you to be able to have. I have 30 days. This is Pesach time. I have 30 days. I don't have to really rush to learn all those halachas because I have 30 days. Oh yeah? You're already talking about Yisroel. Well, the same thing now. I have 30 days between now and Rosh Hashanah. Plenty of time to prepare. It's not true. Because by the time we're getting prepared, it's already going to be Yisroel Chag of Sukkot. So we'll see how quickly Yisroel Chag of Sukkot comes by. But without that, we have to prepare now in this Zman, where all the Siyata D'Shmaya is here, to be able to be prepared. Wonderful. And we have to value this month. If we want to be koine, the Siyata D'Shmaya, we have to value it. There's a Hagos Shvi that you're all familiar with. In the brachas, Chav Hey on the base. A person buys a container of tin. He wants to insulate his roof. The rain shouldn't come through. He's going to put tin up there and all that. Fine, take care of it. But then he says, Bein Hazman, it's too, I don't want to do it now, I'll do it another time. See, this Jew, who bought it, by the way, from a non-Jew, buys from a non-Jew, and now this Jewish man, we'll call him Reuven, because after all, that's the way these Mishalim go. Reuven has it. And then he said, I'm not going to do it. I'll sell it to Shimon. So he sells the tin, the container with the tin, to Shimon. Shimon opens it up. And lo and behold, it's full of silver. Silver. Well, Reuben finds out about that, and he says, Mechel. This was an erroneous deal, erroneous sale. I sold you tin. I didn't sell you silver. It's my silver. They go to the Rav, and the Rav says, no, it's not your silver. You didn't know the silver was there. When you bought it for tin. And since you didn't know there was silver inside, you never acquired the silver. Because you acquire what you know you're buying. And if you are not machshef, if you don't appreciate what it is, you don't know what it is. So therefore you don't acquire it. And therefore it's the same thing about the Siyata D'Shmaya of this month. Sure, we want 30 days of Elul. If you want to be able to get the Elul and work for you, you have to really appreciate it. Otherwise it goes, not only does it go fast, but it goes entirely finished. So the Elul becomes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Shabbos, like any other time. And we have to say, no, I'm machshef. These days are special. And therefore I'll do the best I can to be able to appreciate the specialness of it. And I get the Siyata D'Shmaya to do what a Kadosh Baruch Hu wants me to do in preparation for the Yom Hadin. Think of it. If we had litigation, I think just for a moment, I have a law, a suit about something to do with Mabikach, whatever it is. boy, when I start preparing, I would make a whole file to show that whatever is supposed to be, whatever I want, I really deserve having because of this, and this. We have to really work now to set up our files. That when we stand before HaKadosh Baruch Hu on Rosh Hashanah, wow, He knows the whole story beforehand. As such, and we're in good stead. I want to share one last piece with you, a Zohar. The Zohar says that during the month of Elul, a person should concentrate on this pasuk from Yeshaya, Mem, Perik Mem, pasuk Tes Zayin. Ko Amar Hashem. So says Hashem. Who's Hashem? Hanaisin Bayom Dorach, who gives us a way in the water. The Pasha says we're speaking about Yam Suf. Ubamayim Azim Nesiva, and He gives us a path through the Yarden. And already took the Jews through, and He'll take the Jews through whatever's necessary in the future. Says the Zohar, and this is what the Darshay Rishima say, the pshat over here. What does tshuva have to do with a yam? What does it have to do with a sea? And these could be three beautiful ideas. Number one, when a ship goes through the yam, there is no way, there is no road. How do you go? It goes. And it goes through whatever it has to go through, and it makes its own way to its destination. The same thing with tshuva. What's the road to tshuva? I know what the 4 elements are for tshuva. I know what the 20 elements according to Rebbeinu Yonah. I know all these things. But what is the way to do it? Your way is the way. Because everybody has his own way, just like the ship does. There is no road. Everybody picks the way that talks to him, and he can be matzliach to go from point A to point B with tshuva in his own way, number one. Number two, when a boat goes through the water, afterwards, there's no trace. You don't see it went this way. You don't know where it went. The same thing, when a person does tshuva, it's over. Kadosh Baruch Hu, if He gives him slicha, because the tshuva was a tshuva shlema, it's wiped out. There is no trace anymore. And lastly is this. When a person's driving his car on the way, so now, I made a mistake. I passed where I'm supposed to go. I'd like to move back, but there's a car in back of me. I want to go ahead, but there's someone in front of me. I have to go to the exit. If you're on the highway, don't ask all over. When you're in a boat, when you're in a ship, you can make immediate course correction. You don't have to, not in front, not in back. I can change immediately. There's always out with tshuva. I don't have to wait. With tshuva, I can do it right away. To the right, to the left, to the back, to the front, whatever it is, I can do it immediately. And that's what we must do now. We must take this opportunity to use our own way, not to leave any to do a tshuva shlema, no trace of what we've done before, forget it, it's over. And lastly, do it now. We don't have to wait. You don't have to go around to detour to do this. Right away, let's make an exit and get into the HaKadosh Baruch Hu's best graces, because there are only 24 days left until Rosh Hashanah. Avodah Shabbos.